What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. So, as you all know, or if you don't, we are currently back in San Antonio, Texas, and we are getting back on track. So, just kind of wanted to talk about like my trip back home and what I was dealing with, and it was my birthday, so should have been a great week, right? Not exactly, not entirely. So basically, we're on the way to the gym right now, so cheers if you're drinking your pre-workout. But basically, if you are following along with the channel, we all know that we are on our self-improvement journey, and just building ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, right? So this is why I am documenting this journey and putting it on YouTube and just sharing my journey with the world, right? So basically, going back home, it's always a struggle for me because, like I've said in other videos, my family, I feel like I don't really fit in with them because I have, different goals than them. I see the world differently, and I, like different things. Like, I go to the gym, I have self-discipline, consistency. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I'm fucking out here making content, and, it's just hard to fit in, I guess, and I don't drink anymore, I don't smoke anymore, I don't masturbate anymore, I don't watch porn, I don't, I read books, I listen to podcasts, and, just overall just trying to learn and grow as a human being, right, as a man. And, I knew going back home, it was going to be different. It was going to be like, I don't know, like not, to me, honestly, it didn't feel like home. And it was good to like overall just see my family, and the best thing was just seeing my nephew. He's 5 years old, and just being around him just made that experience so much better because as a kid you have no care in the world, and you just you're just a kid and you enjoy life, you're always happy, and that's what he brought to me, you know what I mean? So it was just good, really good to see him, and he was just, he just made my week so much better because, as soon as I got there, all the past memories of, like my relationship just went straight into my head. Even before I even got on the airplane, like obviously it was my birthday, and people were sending me happy birthday wishes, obviously. So, and her mom actually ended up, saying happy birthday to me, and, it was like, it hit different, I guess, because, she reached out and my ex didn't, right? So it was like, kind of struck like the memories in my head already, like to begin with, before I even got on the plane, and then, it just went on straight from there, right? So just like everything that, because we grew up in my hometown, right? So everything there just reminded me of her, like the streets, the restaurants we went to, the things I was seeing, the things I was smelling, right? All, like pretty much everything just reminded me of her, and it just made the experience like bad for me, I guess. So yeah, pretty much every little single thing I did just reminded me of her, and it was like, how do I control these thoughts, and how do I get these thoughts out of my head? Even going to the gym didn't really help because I went to the gym that we used to go to all the time, right? Brought back those memories, right? So that's pretty much how I felt the whole trip, and even I try to get like a routine down. So I got out of routine already because I have my routine here when I'm at home, and I had to get a routine in when I was at my other home, right? So that was the main thing, like, was to try to get my routine in, and I kind of fell off, like the consistency, the discipline, a little bit. But I still ended up doing everything that I normally do, just over there, just in a different, routine, right? But I still felt like I was having those bad habits of like lust and mindlessly scrolling and not doing anything productive. Yeah, I did make like some content, but I wasn't performing at my best, right? That's basically it. I just want to talk about like how I'm gonna bounce back from this. Obviously, I'm in my home, I'm in my routine, I'm taking the steps that I need to take to get back on the grind, on the content, while still working, meal prepping, going to the gym, just getting my mind right, getting back in focus. And the big thing is that we were having all these bad thoughts back at home, and then as soon as I came back here, those thoughts did stay, and I ended up relapsing again, right? And this time it was even worse. I had no self-control, no discipline, no nothing, right? Just I did it once, was like, fuck it, do it again. I was like, alright, fuck it, did it again. And that it just carried on and just fucking took over, right? Analyze and realize why we did those things, and remove them from the situation, right? Because if I don't, then it's just going to keep happening over and over and over and over again. So that being said, we have to figure that out, right? So that's why we need to clear our mind, stay focused, keep being productive, right? So that's the key here, I believe. And since I wasn't being that productive at home, that's what was making me have those thoughts, having that lustful act being present. And it's just things that you have to realize in your brain, in your being conscious in the moment, right? So to realize, so if you are going through the same thing, just remember that you are not alone. And in order for you to get better, you have to realize what you did in order to grow. Because if you don't realize the problem, then obviously you're not going to know that you have a problem and that you need to fix it. So, but anyways, that was pretty much what I had to get off my chest. I feel like I wanted to, say this and document it and put it out into the world, because not only is it a learning experience for me, it's also a learning experience for you if you are watching this, right? So how to bounce back, get back in your normal routine, just take a step back, take some deep breaths, realize, focus your mind, just try to clear your head and, reevaluate, right? Know where you want to go. You have to see the picture, you have to focus, and, just get back on track. That's the only thing you can do, right? It was just a little bump in the road. Hopefully it never happens again, because, if it just keeps happening over and over again, you're never going to get back on track, because you're always going to have to restart from square one. And the whole part of this journey is to improve and get better and change your life and remove bad habits from your life if you need to, and basically just get better in every aspect of life, right? So don't beat yourself down, bro. Just know that you can bounce back. You just have to analyze the situation and get back up, get back on the road, and fucking kill it, bro. So that being said, we just arrived at the gym. I'm going to finish my pre-workout. We're going to hit chest. And that's another way to bounce back, is just get back in the gym, clear your head, fucking crush your workout, and then, get back to work, dude. So that's the only thing that you can do. Just keep going. Don't give up, because if you quit, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. So
please just give me something.
I see all this potential, and I see it squandered. God damn it, an entire generation pumping gas, waiting tables, the slaves with white collars. Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need. We're the middle children of history, man. No purpose or place. We have no Great War, no Great Depression. Our Great War is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives. Hunter-gatherer sense of the word? No. What are we then?
You know, consumers.
Generation of men raised by women. I'm wondering if another woman is really the answer we need. Without pain, without sacrifice, we would have nothing. Stop it! This is your pain. This is your burning hand. It's right here.
I'm going to my cave. I'm going to my cave. I'm going to find my power animal.
No! Don't deal with it the way those dead people do. Come on! It's the greatest moment of your life, man. And you're off somewhere missing.
I am not.
Shut up. You have to give up. First you have